Yeah, man, you heard it here, man. You feel me? From the boy himself, man, the man of the building, man. You feel me? I got some real people, man, who going through some real struggles, man. I'm going through the real struggle with them, man, for every day that I had went with them through the struggle. 100% real talk, man. This is
Yup.
my boy right here, man. Y'all know him because y'all saw him around me. All the time he was around me. And we was talking some real things. Tell him who you be.
Shit. This Woody over here, you know what I mean, off Bulldog Lane, just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Real recognizes real, 100% real talk, you know what I'm saying? You do for others when you got it, you know what I mean? And it comes back to you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to trip off no money, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do for your people. And everything's copacetic, you know what I mean?
And you know, definitely copacetic it is, man. You feel me? I'm talking about the struggle is definitely real, man. Tell me some of the struggles you've been through.
Shit, man, just hustling, man. Had to hustle for the fam at a young age of 16, you know what I mean? Pushing it big. Had, man, getting jumped. Motherfuckers breaking my jaw and shit when I was 17, 20 motherfuckers, you know what I mean? But that's all good. Bounced back from that, doing my thing. I mean, just struggles, you know what I mean? Just bought a car the other day, brand new, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no payments, no finances. I own this bitch, you know what I mean? Got to.
Real talk, man. I'm talking real talk, man. The only thing you're gonna hear on 100% real talk, man. The struggle is definitely real, man. And look, you know it's real because of look, his mama in the front seat with him, and then his mama in the front seat with him. When y'all next one be leaving y'all mama behind, we bring ours with us. You feel me? And we do what we gotta do to do what we gotta do. Here goes his mother.
Ain't that right, mama?
You guys say we all the time, and I appreciate that. As a grown up adult, you gotta be real and say that I can learn from my children. You gotta be able to be real like that. You gotta say that you watch your kids at a young age go through some struggles that grown adult men would run like bitches from. And that's just real.
100% real talk on that.
I mean,
100%
16
real
and
talk.
17-year-olds running around with $10,000 and $15,000 in their pocket with guns. It's not to protect themselves so that they can do something, not just for themselves but for the people around them. And that doesn't matter what color their skin is. I raised my kids, and I was just telling them I raised my kids, and not no 50,000 middle income fancy schmancy shit. I raised my kids, on Southeast Fresno, in the neighborhood when anything could happen at any second, you know.
And that's 100% real talk, man. You feel me? Y'all hearing it right here, man, from the streets, man. The streets is the 100% real talk I want to hear from. I want y'all to come bring this and come bring it for free. I mean, it's free to come bring it because I do it for we. And we is the struggle. The struggle is simply that. We, the people. Tell them something else, Mom. I want you to make them know, let them know, like a struggle, like your worstest thing that you might have went through or the worst thing you might have seen.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now. I have had a wild, I would say, last 10 or 15 years of my life. I went from one extreme to the other. I recognized Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and I still do right now. I do. I always will. And I lived like what I think was a stellar life. I raised three boys in the middle of, Southeast Fresno by myself, going to school or holding down a job. Didn't mind. I never went without. My kids never went without. They didn't do no bills went unpaid, but it was hard. There was never nothing left over extra. So you had to plan and do what you had to do. But when that's when you don't have that and you see someone else who doesn't have something and you still give off of what you don't have, then that means it's going to come back to you 100-fold. So you got to be willing to do that even when you're down and you're not, and you don't got nothing really for yourself, and you got another person who might be off in a worse situation than you. Give it up to him because you don't know what's going to come back at you.
That's 100% real talk, man. And
Yup.
100% real talk we give over here, man. Uncut, man. It's not scripted, man, because it's 100% real talk. We want the soul, man. We want that heart-earned dollar, man. I mean, that heart-earned dollar. That's what we come for, man. You feel me? We the people, man. The people is we, man. And that's simply us, man. The people. This young man right here too, man.
So,
Who you be, young man?
I'm just pep dog, and I'm not just pep dog. I'm the pep dog.
The right one you is, because you around the right one to say what you about to say next. I want you to say 100% real talk. Just give them what you going to give them.
Dude, I give everybody 110%. The thing is, I don't need to be giving anything to nobody nowadays. It seems like I got to be all stingy. But guess what? All that matters is that I'm happy, and that's what I do. I shit it. It comes out positiveness. Whatever happens, happens. It's always going to be great at the end. Always going to be great, because that's what I earned, and that's what I deserve. Whatever God's going to give me. So it is what it is. Life is too easy. It's simple. Simplicity works. That's just the way life is.
And that's the realest thing you won't ever hear. 100%
100%
real talk. Now I'm gonna let you know, look, I'm the man in the building. I'm the building on. I mean the building on me. Look here. The next thing we're gonna say is simply this. You feel me? Let them know one of your hardest struggles you ever been through.
Having to deal with life. Period. The life. Living life is one struggle. You know what?
That's
Then having to
100%
deal
real
with
talk.
always having to deal with another person. Like when you have a kid, like she said, she had 3. That first one hit her one way. Second one hit her another. I'm down to 2. That's 2 extra lives that I am grateful for. I don't care about my life anymore. It's all about those 2 princesses, the kids, the life. That's life. And you know what? Every day is a struggle. Getting up, doing it over and over again, and having to figure out what's gonna be better, what's gonna be greater. It don't matter. Being there and doing the work is all it takes. That's all it takes.
And that's 100%. I'm talking 100% you give, because it's a 100% job, man, being 100%. And that's the realest thing you going to ever know. It's all about being 100, man. And 100 is 100. And you can't lie 100. You can't lie about it. You can't be about it. You got to really simply be just that, and just that. It's going to be you for what you do next. And who you do it for, when you did it, when you came to do it. Simple as that, you feel me? This is 100% real talk. 100% real talk this be. This man right here, you feel me? Tell him who you be.
Dash, the only one, the realest in the hood.
That's Mr. E Dash, you feel me? We on 100% real talk, Mr. E Dash, and you now became a person of interest to 100% real talk. Because did I not mention it's free? It's free for y'all to come tell me what you need to know. And what you need to know better be 100%. Because it's 100% real talk TV show, internet TV show. We do this for real. Unscripted. I'm going to let you know one thing on it, you feel me? I'm going to give this young man right here a chance to let y'all know who he be and one of the toughest struggles he probably ever been through. Let him know something, young man.
Man, from Ohio to Cali, the realest shit ever, man. Jumping state to state, city to city, man. Been doing this shit since a youngin', man. Real life, man. If you ain't with it, better quit it. Only one. Real E Dash.
That's real E Dash, man. Now look, he gonna tell us the next thing gonna be just simply the next thing. Tell him one of your hardest struggles.
Shit, man. Growing up in this poverty, man. I'm trying to get up out this shit, bro. Poverty ain't no hope, man. If you can't survive in it, shit, man. Ain't no sense even being here. As real as it get, man.
And that's 100% real talk. Did I not mention this is unscripted? Unscripted as is because it's 100% real talk. We want the heart, man. I mean the heart we want. We don't want the stuff that them people taught you how to do and how to do them people taught you. We don't want that. That's sold for them. That don't sell for us. We want 100% real talk. And 100% real talk is simply that. 100% real talk. Come and give it to me for free. I mean, let me give it to you for free and let the people hear it because it's 100% real talk. You heard it from me, the boss, and the boss is simply you, the people.